Hi ladies, good morning. I hope you're all well on this beautiful, not so sunny Sunday. Firstly, thanks for all your comments from my last video. That was my first one ever, so I really appreciate all your comments. It means a lot. A few things today. There's one thing I really want to share with you as soon as is this fabulous product. I used to use it years ago and I didn't need it, but I do need it now. It's Eye Dew for eyes. They sell it in Superdrug, Boots, places like that. Quite hard to get hold of, and they do it in a blue, which I'm struggling to get. But if you pop it on, I do have red eyes anyway. But if you pop it on before you put your makeup on, by the time you've finished, the redness will have gone. You won't look so tired. I don't know whether I've mentioned before, as you get older, the yellows, the whites of your eyes don't seem to want to go white anymore. They want to stay yellow. So even if you've not had a drink, it still sometimes looks a bit yellow. So I really cannot recommend this. A really good friend of mine, Sue, mentioned it to me and I've not stopped using it since. So I've got my moisturiser on. I am going to put on now my primer. Always use a primer. Let me just check that says primer. Yes. It's clear, this particular one. You don't have to use what I'm using, but I do recommend that you do use a primer. As we get older, we've got all lumps and bumps and bits we don't want the world to see. So it's a bit like an undercoat or, you know, primer for your window ledge. I'm not saying we're like window ledges, but you know what I mean. So we get a really good, smooth coverage. And of course, smooth means youthful looking, younger looking. Go down here because I'll be blending down there. I always forget my lip. So primer on. Smells quite, yeah, fresh. All the products I use are natural. That's a big thing of mine. My sister's got cancer. She's terminally ill. But on the upshot, the treatment she's having is doing really well. So, but she recommended to me this particular makeup range. It's called Unique, but obviously you can use whatever you want. But what I do like about this range is it's not tested on animals, it's paraben free, it's completely natural, it's really good for your skin, and it's not doing anybody any harm. What is it? What's the product? What's the parabens? Things that go into your skin like via osmosis within 30 seconds can be cancer causing. Well, if you're using a product like this or very similar, you can be reassured that you're doing the best for your skin and the environment. And there's no need for makeup brands to put this stuff in. I don't know why they do, or test on animals. Right, with this one, you put 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, just testing I can count, 5 drops on this brush. Now this is a special brush, it's got a hole in the middle. I didn't do that, it came like that, but you can use a really big blusher brush. So what I'm going to do now is dab this all over my face. Let me just have a quick check, yeah, and then I'm going to blend. But it's very light, it's a liquid. I'm a bit red at the moment because I've had a cortisone injection and I've had a bit of a reaction. So my normal makeup is a bit pale. I don't want to look like death warmed up, even though the trick is when you're older to just even your skin, not to put colour on with your foundation. We are going away soon. I've not been away for years. I mean like 8 years. So I'm hoping to get a bit of a tan. Then I can be able to use this one with that as well. So that's my way of justifying buying a slightly darker makeup. So, got that on. Dead quick, dead easy. Just smooths out the skin. Feels like quite, a soft, dewy finish, but not greasy. That's that. So what we then do next is we are going to, how can I put contour? And with this, we are going to get rid of the bags and the tiredness. I mean, I look tired on a good day, so anything can only be an improvement. Small bit on the back of your hand, you only need a little bit. Now what I would recommend, if you use a concealer, go 2 shades lighter, because then that looks like the light's hitting your face, it's bouncing off, it's giving a 3D effect. So with your brush, excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickle this morning, I don't know why. Which end do I use? Go for this end. So I'm going to go, I can't see very well as well, you know, it's all going on. Down here. Don't go right up to your eye, because that you need to have that little space to give that little bit of definition. When you blend with your finger, you can smooth it right up, but you don't want a big white sort of demarcation line. Cover that awful bag there. Go up here, because that's going to give like a pretend cheekbone. Same on the other eye. As I say, you can use any product at all that you're happy with. I'm not saying, oh, you've got to go out and buy this. Just use what you're happy with, but try these little tips. We also go down the nose to give like a sculpted, chiseled nose. Because as you know, your nose changes shape, like everything else, as we get older. Got a bit of redness there, so I'm going to pop that on there. So as you can see, this is slightly more yellow than the foundation I've got on. And then I'm going to go in to it's a bit like drawing on your face really. I mean, how much fun can that be? But it'll all come good in the end. And I'm not going to leave like this. I don't think, oh my God, that Pauline on 49 Forever, she's off ahead. No, don't worry, watch and we will blend. And we will see. Also, if you've got any little creases, because any dark bits will show up, shadows. So if you've got like your lines, got a crease there, put the lighter shade in and then it will boom, pop the light back out. So that's that. Done that bit now. Next stage is a bit more contouring with your bronzer. Not bronzer as old as I remember Farrah Fawcett, woo, sun-kissed, I live in LA. No, not like that. So you can either get a brush like this,